Hi, everybody. We're here with some folks from SeaWorld and Busch Garden, Alex and Susie, and what the name of the porcupine is. Hello.
This is Percy, our prehensile tail porcupine.
Where's he going?
Hi, Percy. You know what? He probably smells that sweet potato you have. Just put it in front of him.
Here you go, buddy.
And he'll take that from you.
Here you go.
This species of porcupine, he's just trying to okay, this is a species that lives 300 feet in the sky. Part of what you're seeing is him trying to balance, and that's all he's trying to do.
He's like, why can't I get around this tree?
He's right. He's trying to get on the tree. Now, imagine this animal walking super high. So they have that prehensile tail you see down here,
so
which is like a monkey.
Yeah.
Right, that's their safety harness.
Yeah.
So if they happen to slip off of a tree, they're still hanging on.
Look at his cute little nose.
I think he wants to balance in the other direction. But this is one of our ambassadors. Let's try the peanut. See if he'll take that. It's considered, they are vegetarians. So they only eat fruit plants.
So he is not allergic to nuts.
Good thing you don't have a peanut allergy.
And obviously you see the nuts here.
And he's making a mess.
Yeah, you know what? When you're in the jungle, it's your home. That's what you do.
You got to clean up, buddy.
But you can pet him on his back. Absolutely.
Can I pet him?
He is one of our ambassadors, and what that means is that you're fine. Remember, he's shaking. He just has an itch.
Feels like tiny.
For us, great opportunity for learning. When our guests come visit us at either Busch Gardens or SeaWorld Orlando, we have our ambassadors, and people learn about things that we think about animals, different misconceptions, and it's good because then you say, oh, that's not what I thought he was doing.
Right.
And the other thing is that these animals, remember, trees, at some point, their trees are going to disappear. And it's either paper products or furniture. So when somebody leaves our parks, we want them to think and say, awesome, but what can I do to help the species? Like for you, what can you guys do from here in South Florida for a species in South America? What can you guys do to help them out?
Right.
Now he's losing.
He's got like needles.
He's got a needle, a quill on it, right?
Big misconception on the species. Most people think that they shoot the quills.
Yes.
The first thing they do if they feel threatened, believe it or not, is
roll up in a ball.
What do you think?
Turn out the lights and go someplace else.
Run. You want to run as fast as you can. They don't want to do anything. They just want to cross and continue. Now, if they have nowhere to go,
they're boxed in.
What they're going to do is they're going to do this dance. The quills go up, and that should be enough for anybody or any predator to say, I think he probably smells the grape in the back. You can take that off there. Essentially what they're going to do is say, is this enough to scare you? If that doesn't work, then what they'll do is run backwards, and then if there's a predator present, they're going to try to jab that, and while that animal's doing that, they're going to run as fast as they can.
There's a predator present.
Don't run.
Don't run.
Now let me ask you this, because SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, you guys do wonderful things with the animals. You've got a lot of great attractions and rides there. Some of them include the animals.
Absolutely.
Do these animals get to test ride the cool rides you have out
there?
Do you buckle them in and they get to ride? Is it animal tested and approved?
No, he is an attraction. You can come visit us and test it if you want.
Yeah,
but he's one of our attractions. We want people to see these guys.
This is beautiful.
So sharp.
Take a look at this.
This is Cyrano, and he is a type of toucan called the Swanson's toucan.
That is a beautiful
When was the last time you saw a toucan this close?
Wow.
On the box of Fruit Loops.
Okay, that is what most people
the cover
see.
does not count.
Well, that's the largest species of toucan called the toko. This is a medium. It's called the Swanson's. It doesn't have the orange you think of. It's got the green. Now, the colors, why do you think the color is that? Why do they have that?
Is that the female then, to attract the male?
They both have that, and where they're found, it's another species that lives super high. So if you're in a tree, don't look up. What they use that for is camouflage.
Okay.
So if they're sitting in a dark forest with lots of flowers, they're going to blend in with the colors of those flowers.
Is it still thinking about eating the berry?
He tries to hold on to it. As an ambassador, he loves people, so sometimes he tries to give that grape back to you as a thank you.
Take the grape. Get the grape.
Sometimes you put your hand there, he might say, here you go, thank you.
Or he's going to eat my hand.
You're fine. You're fine. So there's a lot of different things. Again, an awesome ambassador.
This one doesn't talk.
They don't. They're usually super silent because they want to move around in the forest, look for food. If there is a predator like a hawk or an eagle, they don't want to announce their presence. If there is one of those predators, then what they'll do is they'll make a sound like you hear, and that essentially tells their family, hey, there's something coming, hide.
Why such the large beak?
Why?
That is remember tweezers? Think of you trying to grab a grape on a branch that's 5 feet from you. So you're going to use that as a tweezer and pull those fruits. That's why they have that.
What's coming out of his beak?
That's his tongue.
Oh, no way.
That is his tongue.
Like
it looks like a
furry,
feather.
It's like a furry.
See, now, look at, you're learning something.
I am learning so much right now. My mind is
And this is great for us. It's a great opportunity for someone who's never met an animal like this to come visit Orlando at SeaWorld or Busch Gardens in Tampa. take something.
Not a good pet, though.
I thought it was really cool.
You know
I had
what?
a guinea pig.
Great question. There is right now, they're not endangered, but there is a trade in the black market where people do take these things from the jungles and try to sell them as pets. It is illegal everywhere in the world. We do not condone that. We say that if you want a pet, go to an animal shelter and rescue a dog or a cat. You do not want a toucan at home. Absolutely not.
Better
Now,
shut
can you
down
pet
that
the
site.
bird? Is he?
He's really shy around strangers. With a lot of our animals, you want to have a relationship
Yep.
first.
So I give him that respect.
So we just kind of hang out with him. If your viewers or listeners want any more information, SeaWorld.com, BuschGardens.com, you can go on there, learn a little bit about our species. You can learn also from your home here in South Florida what you can do for some of these species as far as helping them.
With preservation and
Absolutely. And we also have a great promotion for people down here in South Florida. It's $99. $99. You pick 2 out of our 4 parks. You can visit them. There's no blackout dates.
I love Aquatica too. That's a great.
See,
I love
so
Aquatica.
you can go to SeaWorld
Love
one day,
Aquatica.
go to Aquatica, you can go
That's what I
to Busch
do.
Gardens. And here's the kicker. If you decide you just want to go to one and come back, you have until May 22nd
Oh,
to
awesome.
use the second ticket.